What is going on, guys? Luke here, coming at you from Warriors RS with the next video, and it has been quite some time since my last one, but as you can see, we are back, and we have I recently got a Mac Mini, and that's going to enable me to do a lot more recordings, and I'm actually recording using that now to record my iPad screen, so it's going to be a lot easier to do a lot of recordings, and we've been pretty busy with our base, and our heroes are up there too. So we're getting a lot more action. Doing the 3-star game. So let's go ahead and start out with just looking at our wars. So we can just look at our war log. Let's go ahead and see what that is. So as you can see, we've got a couple of losses, but at the same time, there's a lot of green in there. We had a 20. I think it was a 23 war win streak, and we got a couple losses there. But a lot of our red has dropped off the log, and we're getting another more red bars dropping off the log. So this log is pretty fairly green. You know, we're still not at the level where we can 3-star every single war. But if you can see the last couple of wars, you're seeing 96% damage, 97% damage, 95% damage, 94, 97, 94, 97, 97. So we're getting there, and it's getting a lot better. So let me just go and show you a couple of 3-stars from the last war. Failed on their 1, and I failed on their 2. Casey tried to clean it, almost got it with a 99%. Let's go ahead and check out Casey's 3-star raid here. Yeah. Checking out this 3-star raid on this base. So he's going to do sort of a Go Vaho, but he's only bringing 2 Valks, mainly just to help a little bit of tanking, a little bit of thing going on there. So he goes ahead and drops 2 hogs there, and he goes ahead and gets that clan castle done with. So he's going to do the double poison, so we're going to speed this up and just kind of look through this really quick. So, you know, nothing to really look at. It's a little boring, but at the same time, it's really, really effective. So don't let that stop you from using a tactic. If it's boring and it works, then it's not boring because it works. So here he goes in here, drops some wall breakers. I like how he opens up both compartments here, and even all the way into the core almost. It's so weak that a couple of swings. Oh, it does actually open at the core. I couldn't see because it was a little contentious there. But he goes to those 2 Valkyries, easily get that king down or queen down, and he's got that witch coming in there. So this one, he sends the hogs pretty early, which is nice. As soon as that queen is taken care of, the hogs are down. He's dropping that heal early where that Teslas are popping. I think this is a cleanup attack, so he knew a little bit of information about the base, so he was able to get this thing done pretty quickly. Teslas are down. Everything is moving down. He's got this thing pretty much under wraps. He drops another heal as they move into the next part of the base, and there's no hogs left, but he does have a heal in the bag, and he does have his wizards working on the trash. So they go ahead and bacon. Did you see that? All of them are gone. But look, he's got a max golem, full, you know, with hasn't busted into golemites yet. He's got a witch up, and he also has his queen. So the golem goes through, and once that golem gets in front and starts tanking, there's a couple of skeletons out there getting some extra DPS on that gold storage that they're not going to be hit because the only thing that's left is that wizard tower. So there's one witch and the Valkyrie and the king are down there, and everything's kind of moving. So they're actually able to get through this base, even if there was some bacon, because he had such a good and beefy kill squad. So sometimes it pays off to do that, and he was able to trigger one of the double sets with his. He was able to trigger one of the double sets with his kill squad, but he was also able to get through the base. Even though the second double set was triggered by his hogs and turned into bacon, they'd gotten most of the base done, and there was only a couple of point defense left, and the queen was able to get it done with that golem swinging out in front and taking. So that was good. Good 3-star, and it just looks like there's one building left, so let's go ahead and speed that up and get back to another base. I'm going to show you a couple of them this time. This is going to be a quick war recap because this is the first war recap that we are doing with the new recording equipment, and I did want to just kind of get it out there for you guys. So it's not going to be super in depth, but I want to show you a 3-star by Blackhand, and then a couple more, and then we're going to let this one be we'll call this one quits. So he goes ahead, and he's going to go ahead, and the first thing he's going to do is he's going to drop a hog there. This was a cleanup attack, so he knew there's a bomb in a very dumb spot, and he's able to drop a couple of hogs, get that bomb killed, as well as draw the queen castle. So here we go again. It's double poison. We've seen this a million times before, either with our own raids or on YouTube videos or whatever. So now that poison does not quite kill the dragon, and that ends up almost costing him. But at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. You know, it's dragon. So He's going to go ahead and drop his golems, and he swings out a couple wizards, and boom, that dragon's down, and there's no even mention of it anymore. It's gone. Now he kills that wizard, kills that queen with the wizard, and there he drops his royals without really any use for them. Honestly, the king and the queen are getting some extra damage down, but if he had mixed in some Valks, you might not even need the king, honestly. So very, very nicely done. Another really bad placement of the bomb, and that one was wrecked. The space is gone. There is a couple of defenses left. That cannon. So the hogs are kind of dying out a little bit there. So it's kind of like the same exact raid that Casey did, but he's looking at that golem. The golem's still up, but just now busted into golemites. The king's getting protected by that golem. The queen comes out. The king comes out to get to the queen, and he pops the ability. Boom, the king is dead, and now it's just cleanup time, and there's plenty of time left to get through the rest of the base, and that's going to be a 3-star. Let's go ahead and check out just a couple more raids, and then we're going to call this one done. Savage Beast had a really, really good hog deployment on this raid, so I definitely want to show this one. We actually did that first Twiddler session of the Warriors RS clan, and this is the result of that Twiddler session. He drops a hog in here, gets that easy clan castle lure and the double poison, so we've seen this before. Let's go ahead and speed through this. Boom, so the rule of thumb that I like to do for a poison drop when you're doing a double CC poison drop is wait for that loon to go down, and so that's exactly what Savage did. He waited for the loon to go down. As soon as that loon went down, that's when he dropped his second poison, because he knew that it would kill the dragon. So he's going to go ahead and drop his wall breakers, and he avoids the splash damage very nicely. Gets into the base. The queen is going to go down in 3 seconds as soon as that king gets on her, which should be any time. Boom, there it goes. He drops a rage. Very nice touch there. We talked about that in the session, that he was not necessarily going to need his extra spells, his extra heal spells, so he might as well put a rage on the kill squad to make sure that they get to the base, because he wanted to make sure that he got into the core to get rid of some potential double giant bomb spots, and they actually ended up being a Tesla farm, which is also good. You definitely want to get some tanks in there for a Tesla farm. So he's doing exactly that, and he's sprinkling in hogs in a surgical fashion, very targeted on the defenses, and as they go through, he's starting to look for spots where he can drop his heal spells. So he's going to go and drop his first heal spell there as the hogs sort of kind of bunch up and get right into that Tesla farm and really finish taking it out right under the heal spell. Perfectly done. He goes ahead and drops more hogs after that bomb was triggered and drops a heal there, overlapping them so they can keep moving right through the base. Now he's done with heal spells, but look what's left. There, after that expo goes down, there is only 1 point defense that can hurt them, one wizard tower, and that's it. So they're going to go ahead and swarm that wizard tower and then turn right back around and get that archer tower, and then go ahead and knock off a couple buildings and then swing back over and take that king out. No problem at all. Now he's already got his wizards down, his wizards goblin rather, getting everything together, and there is only a couple of buildings left. So let's go ahead and speed this one up. Very nice job, Savage Beast. And even at that bomb at the end there, trying to get those hogs, not going to be enough. Those hogs are still going to survive and go all the way back to the core to get the clan castle. Very nicely done. Excellent 3-star. Let's move on to the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and show Subi's 3-star, and then we're going to pick up, let's see, we'll pick up one Town Hall 8 attack for this war. Now this is a base called Cyanide, I'm pretty sure. So he's able to drop his hog, again, get the easy clan castle lure. If you're going to give an enemy clan the easy clan castle lure, you don't want to put a dragon and a loon in the clan castle. You want to put something that's going to be more difficult to deal with, because you know, you put a golem in there, put a hound in there, put some sort of a time sink in there, because if you're just going to put a dragon and a loon, then boom, poison, done, it's over. So that's kind of the idea with a drawable clan castle, and that's why a lot of times we suggest, or I suggest to the clan, to not have your clan castles drawable in a war base. So Subi's just going to drop his hogs, sort of in an Asian wall pattern. He gets the bacon a little bit there, but nice heals to bring those hogs back up, and he sort of heals in a pattern. The hogs don't necessarily go to the core until the end of the raid, and he sort of lets the hogs get healed up, and as they come back to swing through, sorry about that, forgot to turn off notifications, but they swing through and they're able to get the base. So he drops a couple of archers on the ring to get them down, and the hogs are going to move through the core and then swing out to help the surrounding areas, and this war attack is all but over. So that's going to wrap it up for 3 stars. So this war ended out, and we did not get a perfect war, so that meant that it was 43 to 41. But very nice job to everyone over here at Warriors R Us. We were able to get this thing done. So that's it for this war recap. We're going to be getting more war recaps out to you guys shortly. And stay tuned for an arranged war. We've been trying to get one together for some time now, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get it together soon. So when that comes out, I'm going to be doing a lot more work that's going to happen. It's going to be a lot more extensive YouTube, and we're going to make sure that we get some good video coverage of that as well. So some other plans for the channel is maybe some guides, some Queen Walk guides, something like that, some of the stuff that I've been working on. So as we get the stuff done, I will be sharing it. So more stuff to come later. Anyways, that's it for this time. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to be the first in line for new content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. It means a lot. It helps out a lot too. So just go ahead and do that for me, as well as share the video to your friends, and we can really make a difference here. Get this thing off the ground. So thanks so much, guys, and I can't tell you how much it means to be back doing this and making some YouTube videos. It's a lot of fun for me, and it helps out the clan a lot, and it's just a good time to get out here and just watch these war recaps on YouTube. So anyways, it's a lot of fun for us, and if you want to be a part of the fun, definitely feel like checking out Warriors R Us. We're getting up a website soon. That's going to be in the description of the new videos, so keep an eye out for that, and until next time, keep on clashing.